Good day, viewers. Welcome back to the Hangman Shadowblade.
Dragonfang here.
So, like I said in the last part, we're gonna do all of this, but first, we'll go to the Crooked Man.
Yeah, that's the first one. The
Whoa.
Crooked Man. David Hoover, disheartened by a number of misfortune, moved into his new apartment suggested by a friend. Witnessing strange occurrence as he lives there, he follows the trail of the previous owner.
Oh.
Oh, this is so long.
Yeah, forget about it.
We'll just view the others.
Just.
That's the Boogeyman. Cool-headed Detective Keith Baring takes his wife Helena on a tour on an old castle, and his boss' suggestion, as he remains stern with tour attendees, Helena suddenly suggests divorce. He wakes up in the middle of the night to find his wife missing.
Nope. That's one.
Damn it, there's Sophie. Honor student Sophie spends her days sleepless from the pressures around her. Bullies, family, friends. One night she prays and tries to sleep. She noticed everyone else has fallen asleep, and she heads out into town to find the cause.
What about this?
View character bios.
Age 14?
William Warner, age 14, protagonist. David's little brother from another mother. Cowardly, but he can get angry. Very sensitive and imaginative. His father died when he was 6, so he lived with his mother since talking to the hangman. He became able to converse with strange entities, strongly distrusts other people, and doesn't speak his thoughts even to his mother or friends. Saved Pop from a mousetrap in the elementary school and has been nice with him since. By the way, he figured out he got a call from his mom. He'd chicken out and come back home, so he left his phone at home. Oh.
Pop, age unknown.
A self-described world-traveling super rat, Mighty Mouse, apparently traveled the world, so he knows a lot. Will's best friend and he can rescue from a mousetrap. When he got caught, his right leg got a little crooked, and some fur came off. He teaches Will various things from place of experience.
Pop?
Hey, Pop 2, that's Ed.
That's not Pop. That's Ed.
Age 23. A young man with a stutter. He has a general personality and likes animals, but he trusts in rules of his own devising and snaps when they're violated. At a young age, his alcoholic father lost his job and they were driven out of their rented house, so they stayed in deep wood shelter for about a year. After killing his father, he hid there with his brother's help. After his arrest, he chained with a third-degree murder and received a 10-year sentence.
10 years, huh?
Robert Hayes,
27 years old, wow.
Edward's older brother, nervous but thoughtful of his brother, has a habit of looking away from people when he lies. After graduating middle school, he got a job at the factory, escaped his violent, alcoholic father. He currently married and his wife is pregnant. Since he left Ed behind with their father, he blamed himself for the murder and thus wanted somehow let Ed go free. After Ed's arrest, he found guilty of aiding his escape. He get 3 years of hard labor.
38.
Keith Baring, the Boogeyman's man protagonist,
Yeah.
a detective in the Lansing Homicide Division. Calm, not fazed by anything, with a sharp tongue. He's married, and his only son died in a traffic accident. David's occasionally drinking buddy. Also a client of Sophie's father, so he is involved with the family. Assigned investigation in the murder of Edward's father, he went in search of Edward's whereabouts. Tracing his history led him deep woods hospital, where he decided to look for clues and track him down. Sophie Grundler,
She's
age
18 now.
The Sandman protagonist, a college student, smart and cheerful. She works with her friend Regan at Mary's Kitchen. Oh, that was Regan, the one we saw. In the past, her heart was broken by David, but she now gets along with him as a friend. Her father works at a credit company and Kate is his client, so they interact, but often quarrel. As he says mean things to her, David asks her to help look for Will, and she finds her way in the Deep Woods Hospital thanks to a witness account.
David Hoover.
David Hoover, age 28, the Crooked Man protagonist. Will's older brother from another mother. He's kind of an unlucky. His father had an affair with a child so he divorced, then died 6 years after Will was born. He lived with his mother for a long time, but she died from the brain tumor. He's married, but during this game, his wife is not up. His wife is out abroad, training for work. Friends with Sophie, the two of them and his wife get along well. Known Keith from the prior incident and now occasionally goes drinking with him. Cine Warner, who's this?
That's Will's mother.
Oh, 836, Will's mother. A novelist was given English lecture for foreigners and in the side job. Barely gets by, though she has a hard personality, so she's managing. When she's married David's father, she didn't know he had a wife and a child, and only learned everything once he died. When she talked to David over the phone, she didn't want to tell Will about the father of thus refuses David's offer to pay for college. But he's resolved in the game.
Oh, so that's everyone.
How about this one? Voice
And-
actors room.
Yep. Here's
Yes, yes.
everyone. We'll take one last.
Alright.
Arf, bark, growl, howl, whine, and woof. Which is your favorite dog noise? I'm quite partial to whining and whimpering myself. Hello to you and congratulations on making it into yet another one of Uri's Games bonus rooms. I hope you had fun, or if you were watching someone else play through that you enjoyed the story at least. My username's Altepejo Loco, but you can call me Loco. My real name is Francisco Loro Vilaos, but don't bother remembering it. Aren't Uri's Games great? I'm not attempting to suck up here. I genuinely love that aspects of real-life drama, psychological horror, and potentially unexplained supernatural events all coexist in Hair the Blank Man series.
Why Blank Man?
I auditioned
I
for a
don't
lot
know.
of the adult male roles very close to the deadline, so I was kind of surprised that I was contacted to take even a single one of them. It ended up being Old Man E, I think, and I had to submit a lot of weird takes for said role. So when I found out that it was for Old Billy, a dog, I thought that Uri must have wanted one of my deeper, gravelly attempts. So I recorded my lines like that. Except it turns out she actually liked a different take for that role. And I only learned this around the time the area where I live in was particularly noisy due to a city fair and lots of rain. Needless to say, at the time I'm recording this, I might still be about to make a third alternate take, because I can't seem to reproduce the wheezing voice she wanted perfectly anymore. I have no idea how I did it during my audition. Anyway, I'm not a professional by any means, in fact I'm unemployed. I'd like to make games, but mostly I'm known for drawing, animating very slowly, and talking over video games whilst mishearing other people. I have no idea if players who see this room have seen every ending, but hopefully you have, because I'd like to maybe speak with those players right now, especially the ones who saw an ending with Old Billy. Everyone else, close your eyes and cover your ears, okay? So, I think it's a comforting idea that Will gets to be with Old Billy in that ending. There's nothing more ideal than an imaginary dog for someone who lost their fingers, you know? It's the only kind of dog such a person might still get to pet, by imagining that they're petting it. Sure, it's a little morbid, but you have to take your silver linings where you can find them, you know? In conclusion, Old Billy's a good dude. Anyway,
Dude.
hope you're all happy and well. See you!
Hello, this is Teach. I am the creator of the With Voices series, which takes games like these and gives them voices. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually get to take part in a game like this. I am very fascinated with the Strange Men series and have always been looking forward to the next installment in the story. I have always loved how one installment leads to the other, and at the same time the way each one is a unique story with a different kind of strange man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to take part in this final installment of the Strange Men series, and I love the aspect of a fully voiced game. I'll gladly try out for any future game Uri tries to make. By the way, for those of you who are wondering about my work, I've done Mogeko Castle with voices, The Great Garden with voices, and Garden Grey Thou with voices. I'm currently working on Undertale with voices, Genocider, and Secret of Mana Theater with voices. And one of
Undertale?
these days I'll tackle
Yeah.
the Crooked Man with voices and the Sandman with voices. Though I wonder what I should do once I reach the boogeyman with voices.
It says Mogeko Castle, the Great Garden. Are those other games?
I'm not quite sure.
Hi, I'm Starleader or Arian, and I am the voice of Young Will. Congratulations on finishing the second playthrough of the game! Yay!
Yay!
I was really excited when I found out I would voice in the Hanged Man, as I have loved the Crooked Man series, and I remember playing all sorts of RPG games with my cousins and reading aloud the lines for the voiceless characters. I'm really happy that 10 years later I'm still doing it, but on a more serious level. I found that voicing Will when he was young was different from voicing other younger versions of characters, as these types of characters are commonly shown to display a contrast between before and after a major event. But this young Will is shown to you while he's going through that major change and still trying to understand and find his way in the situation. So he's caught between a time of innocence but also a time of acceptance and growth. A lot of other young boys I have voiced were still stuck in that innocent and naive time of their lives, and I would make it a focus to sound really cute and clinging to that side. Will is young and still has much to learn, but he's also trying to understand where his life is heading. That really defined an important goal to me, to grasp his innocence but still show his struggle to find his way out of this storm. I really love Will, and seeing everyone's work made me really honored to be a part of this team. I hope you enjoyed playing, and thank you so much for listening.
Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Matti Mali. I'm also known as hedonistic actor around the webs. I have a YouTube channel. There's some of my reviews about Finnish movies and my own creative efforts and
Hey, is he
stuff
the
I haven't
hotel owner?
published
I think so.
in a while. But hopefully by the time this game has been published, there's more stuff. But yeah, I haven't played any of the Strange Men games before, but I knew they had a reputation, so when my fellow voice actor Teach provided a link to this casting call in a Skyrim group we both are in, I decided to give it a try if I could leave my mark on something that is downloaded by, I don't know, thousands maybe. So yeah, thanks to Uri for giving me this opportunity, and
Why
even
you
though
talk so
my
slowly?
role as a model owner wasn't that big, I made those 6 lines, goddammit. Yeah. Well, when after completing the recording, I did play the other 3 games, and yeah, they had their own problems, each one of them. I could go more detail, but I want to say that what is common to all of those 3 is strong writing and great feelings, and almost makes you cry kind of a hefty drama. So I really dig the writing and many of the characters the series has to offer. Well, because I had such a small role in this during one scene, I can go most of the Hanged Man by blind, so it's going to be an interesting experience for me as well once this game is released. So hopefully I will enjoy it as much as you do. But I guess I could tell something about myself. I have done voice acting before. This is like my, I don't know, 20th, 15th project, something around those lines. I began in 2012, and most of my voice acting experience comes from Manix Expression site's podcast plays. They are most of the time well written too. Perhaps my most prolific one is a Star Citizen machinea called Combined Arms, where I play the main villain, the sadistic space pirate captain or something, rather. And, well, I don't know what else to say, so I guess I thank you for and congratulate you for completing the Handman, the final grand finale in this quadrilogy, and yeah, Have a nice day.
That was pretty long.
Yeah, who's this one?
Congratulations on completing The Hanged Man. Can I make some clap sounds? You did it! So, what ending did you get? Good? Bad? Or does this room only appear in the good one? Well,
Good too.
you'll know,
That is.
I guess. So, how's it going, guys? I'm Stray Hiryu, a Let's Player on YouTube. I have been looking forward to this game ever
Oi.
since The Boogeyman, and I have been keeping an eye out
What
if
is
it's
it?
also gonna have voice acting. So, when I saw that auditions were up, I went for it and got a part. It's an extra, but still happy that I got a voice in. It's also my first time to actually voice act in a game. Even though I didn't have that many lines, I still tried my best and hoped it turned out great. I had some fun doing them. Thank you, Yuri, to let me have a part. Well, enough talking to me. Talk to the other voice actors.
Who's this? Who's that guy? Anyway.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
Leona
Hiryu, I
Song,
think
or
I saw him in the
some
YouTube
of you know
before.
me as
Did you?
Rindra. I also make pixel horror games, and I don't know if you've heard of them, but I call them the UX series, and currently in progress is Flux and Lux. And I've been a huge fan of Udi's games, and well, I only played The Crooked Man, and I counted how many times I died, and I died approximately 33 times.
33?
And I was using a walkthrough. It took me about 2 hours to get through it. But even though I'm a horror game enthusiast and a horror game creator, I really like voice acting, and I wanted to try out for this game, and I thought it would be fun. I didn't think I would be able to be accepted into the game as an actual voice actor. So I woke up one day and I saw that I received a message from Udi, and I was crying. I was crying because I was so excited to be part of this project. So I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. And I hope you enjoyed my performance. Keep an eye out for my own games too. I'd appreciate if you would play some of them. And in the future, I hope that you'll see me in even more games. Thank you.
What game is that?
The UX here. It calls Flux.
Flux?
Hey there, I'm JT Homeslice, or Jamie, whatever you like. I dabble in a bunch of creative stuff like YouTube junk, the occasional dumb game, music, and now voiceover. I saw a friend post about the auditions and thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. I researched the Strange Man series beforehand and thought they were really cool. I'm really happy to be a small part of this rad series. This is actually the first project I've been a part of as a voice actor. It's a huge honor. I hope to be a part of Uri's projects in the future too. Anyway, if you want to see what I'm up to, Twitter is the best bet, at JT Homeslice. I'm JT Homeslice pretty much everywhere else too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Next.
Who's this?
Hello, I'm MCB Actual, though you can call me Al, and I voice the fishing store clerk in The Hanged Man.
Oh.
Oh.
I should say I've always had terrible luck with fishing. The only fish I ever caught was using a bit of cheese, but I digress. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to my first RPG horror game, Mermaid Swamp.
Oh.
Now,
I
numerous
played that.
translated games later, I'm extremely grateful that my first attempt at voice acting was for one of Uri's works. In a way, things have come full circle, though it's probably a circle of horror, monsters, and bad endings. Anyhow, I'd like to express my deepest thanks to Uri for making this all possible, to VG Person for their impeccable translations, and to you, the player, for coming along for the ride. You can find me hanging around, pun intended, on YouTube and Twitter as MCB Actual, so feel free to swing by and say hello. And so, thank you for playing The Hanged Man, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night, depending on when you're playing the game, I suppose. Take care.
I'm Patrick Coons, the voice of the Hanged Man. Thanks for playing the game and talking with me. Especially you, Zach. Thank you,
Ooh.
Yuri, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this series that I have
enjoyed so much. Also, thank you, Maddie, for pushing me to do this in the first place. It's my first voice acting role, and I'd like to thank you for getting me here. Stay beautiful, folks, and I hope you get to hear from me again.
Okay.
Case. Sophie.
Hi there, guys. It's me, Chocolate, the voice of Sophie. Congrats on beating the game. I hope you had a good, spooky time playing it. I'm really glad to be in another game in this series, and I'm really excited to play the finished game. Thanks to Uri for making these games, and VG Person for translating them, and all the other voice actors in the games, because you guys are really, really great. I've actually been working on it for a while, but didn't mention it before, so I'll say it here. I'm also working on a game. It's called Dollhouse, and it's kind of a surreal adventure game. It's taking a while since I'm trying to make most of the resources myself, but it's definitely coming along.
You were the Satan and
Anyway, if you
Boogeyman.
want to reach me, I
Yeah.
have Twitter, Art Tumblr,
I
DeviantArt,
used all
and
my
Facebook artist page, and the usernames on
my
all of those are
data
Choco
just to get it.
Also, I really love rats. I felt the need to say that because I had to pretend that I was disgusted by a rat when I, in fact, am the opposite of disgusted by rats. I love them. Thank you. Okay,
Maybe you
bye.
have a hamster or something.
Hi there! Thank you so much for playing the Hangman. Did you have a great time? I hope you did! I'm Jess, and I provide the voice for Regan in this game. This is my first time recording for an RPG horror game, and it was such a treat. I'm so thankful to be a part of this wonderful project, and I wish the best for everyone in the cast and to Uri on all their future projects that is to come. And a special thank you to Angie. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now, so thank you, Angie. A good way to reach me is at my public Twitter account R4V3NBR4IN, which also is Ravenbrain. I usually post all projects that I'm in there. Anyways, that's it for now, guys, and once again, thank you so much for playing the Hangman.
Hey there, thanks for playing the Hangman. I'm Makori, and I provide the voice for Cindy Morton in this game. Now, while I was working on this, I was actually also providing another voice for a different RPG horror game called Kego Totori. You may know me as the voice behind Hotaru, who is a completely different character from Cindy in almost every single way possible, but I still hope I did Cindy justice. Now, if you haven't already, please go show Uri some support, not only for the Strange Men series, but any other projects they work on in the future. Having worked with RPG Maker myself, it is definitely more difficult than it looks, and to see such a well-continued series progress this way is just very inspiring and very interesting. So, again, I hope you go show them support, because they definitely deserve it. So once again, thanks for playing.
I'll go check in the Kego Totori.
Hello everyone, I am Ro. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did recording. I really wasn't expecting David to show up in this new game, but I'm very happy to reprise my old role. If you played the Boogeyman and got to the bonus room, you may have listened to my message there.
Yes.
I said I might start a YouTube channel and voice the Crooked Man, which is the game that David stars in. The channel hasn't been fleshed out yet, and I haven't made any content. I apologize. I still plan to do both of these things, but real life is pretty busy. I hope eventually I can do something that you, our gracious audience, will enjoy. If you'd like to contact me, or would like for me to do some voice work, or would just like to send me some comments, feel free to send me a message or comment on my YouTube. My skeleton of a channel is ROUKURO, and this time I promise I'll actually respond. Thank you for listening.
Okay, next. Keith.
Sup guys, how y'all doing? It's me, it's your best friend, Blue Neon Lightshoe, back to voice Keith from the last game, The Boogeyman. You can just call me Neon for short. I heard Keith was going to be in the next game after we finished The Boogeyman, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. A pleasant surprise if you ask me. It was enjoyable to voice Keith once again, albeit a ton of lines to record and whatnot, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Anyway, congratulations on beating the Hangman and getting to the secret ending. Go around and see what the other voice actors have to say. They certainly deserve the credit just as much as anyone. Oh, I guess I should also mention how to get in touch with me, right? I'll just leave my contacts here. Fair warning, I'm horrible at keeping in touch, but you can always trust me to eventually get back to you, even if it is within a month. Anyway,
A month?
Enjoy.
Hi. I guess I'm back. Serene Harper, reporting for Juicy. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had a brilliant time playing it. Eri has been working really hard in this game, so let's all congratulate her on finishing it. And for wrapping up the Strange Man series with a big round of applause. Yay!
This is the last one, right?
I really
I
wasn't
suppose.
expecting Helena to reappear in this game, but here she is. Eri messaged me a few months ago asking if I could voice Helena again, and to be honest, I was quite surprised. I sincerely thought that her role ended in The Boogeyman, and technically it did. Eri did tell me she'd only have a few lines, but I was more than okay with it. I just didn't expect it to be like that. You could have given me a forewarning that the parents would be flirting so I could have avoided getting embarrassed, Eri. I can still feel my face burning. I blame you.
I blame you.
I don't have much to say. I think I've run my mouth enough on my TPM message. I guess I can tell you guys what I've been up to. I've started working on my own games.
Really?
5 of them, in fact, interchangeably because
Five?
I love being miserable. But they won't be out for a long time as I'm extremely busy with everything else.
I see.
3 of them are visual novels, while the other 2 are being made using the RPG Maker 2005 engine. 2 of them are silly, while the rest are rather heavy and full of misery and horror, kinda.
Kinda?
Yep. Anyway, enough of that. Congratulations once more on finishing The Hanged Man, and I hope you enjoyed the Strange Man series altogether.
I did
know
enjoy
I did.
everyone.
Send tons of love and praises Eri's way. She definitely deserves them. That's all spoiler rotten. Anyways, you guys know where to find me. For those who don't, my Twitter handle is Serene Harper because I'm creative that way. I sound way too happy. Take care always and catch you later.
Oh, too bad she didn't say her game.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
Hey there. I'm not one for speaking much about myself, but congratulations on finishing the game. I hope that you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed participating in voice acting. This is my first ever voice acting experience, and I hope that everything on my end was good enough to immerse you. I want to thank Uri for giving me such a great opportunity to experience something so new to me, as well as my girlfriend for letting me know that voice acting auditions were occurring for this game. Currently, I am a theater student who enjoys playing many video games and watching many anime in my free time. I think I fit an okay person to do voice acting, right? Feel free to contact me through my email for anything, and again, thanks for playing.
Robert.
I'm Adam McMillan, the voice of Robert Hayes. Congratulations on beating the Hanged Man. I had so much fun with this character and getting to experience the way his personality unfolded. I'm an aspiring voice actor, and I've been able to be a part of other projects such as Pokemon The True Abridged series, Beyond School, and a new project called In the Flesh. I also upload YouTube videos at youtube.com/thatchannel90. Hope you had a good time.
Hello, and congratulations on making it all the way into this room. You must be quite the gamer. My name is Louis Bedelmont. I'm an up-and-coming actor and writer. If you're curious about me, I've also written a book called Tales I Grew Up With, The Grandparents, which you could find on Amazon.com, and I'm highly involved with a fun online series called The With Voices Project, which you can find out more about on TV Tropes. Additionally, I do live-action acting. I'll be playing the role of Torres in an upcoming web TV series called Beyond Scope. But that's probably enough self-promotion. Were you expecting that Pop would be used in all the ways he was used in this story? I sure wasn't. First, he was made to be Will's mouthpiece. Then Will chased him all throughout that old abandoned building like Alice chased that white rabbit in Wonderland.
Alice in
Finally,
Wonderland.
he became Will's cheerleader. Pop's just the most versatile rat ever. Say, which of Uri's Strange Man series did you like best? Besides
Like
the Hanged
that?
Man, my other favorite is her first one, the Crooked Man. But that's just me. Almost a pity that this will be the last installment of the Strange Man series,
Yeah.
but I'm sure Uri has gotten even greater ideas in store. Can't wait to see them in the future.
I wish they can make more though.
Yeah.
Last one.
Hi, my name is Morty, and I had the honor of playing Will in this game. Before I talk a little bit about my involvement with the Strange Man series and the Hanged Man specifically, I'd like to tell you a short story. Before now, I've never voice acted in a more professional setting. The closest I've ever gotten to any of that is sitting in dark rooms playing games with my friends. It's sort of a tradition. We'll boot up a small game, and whoever's there participates by giving a character or two a voice. It became one of our main ways to bond as a group. Over the years, we've done that a lot. My friends were impressed by what I was able to do, but I figured I'd never really have a chance getting a real role. So, up until now, I just did it for fun. The jump from just a fun to playing the main character was huge, but I was so excited and humbled by the fact that someone saw me, a weirdo with dubiously absent gender, way too much time on their hands, as main character material. The prospect of being able to play this game with my friends and show them how far I've come is thrilling, and I'm beyond honored to have been given this chance. Which brings me to my place in the Hangman. I've watched and played the Strange Men series since at least 2013, and I was eager to see what the next installment might be. I saw VG Person's link to the auditions page at some point, and I was intrigued. At the urging of my friends, I thought there was nothing to lose by sending in a couple auditions and see what happened. I didn't think anything was going to come of it, if I'm being honest, because I was going to enjoy the game no matter what happened. Imagine my surprise, waking up one morning before class to see an email from Udi, not only saying that I landed the part as well, but I was almost directly aligned with her vision. Again, it was humbling. And in that moment, I made a commitment to myself and everyone involved. I was gonna bring it as the most emotionally unstable but relatable 14-year-old boy I could be. I'll never be sure of people's impressions until after the fact, but just knowing that I brought my A-game into this project makes me proud of the work I've produced. And here we are! Hundreds of lines and countless hours spent in a tiny booth later.
Well, you are the main role.
Equipment, threats of getting sick, stresses to my busy college schedule. I've made it to the other side. Proud of the work that everyone has done. In closing, a sincere thank you to Udi for believing in what I brought to the table and giving me a chance. I also have additional thanks for VG Person for all her hard work in translating and bringing games to English speakers, and the cast of the Boogeyman and the Hangman for giving it all they've got and inspiring me to do the same. Right now I'm prepping a lot of new social media accounts for more public face as a content creator, but I'll be putting out some extended thoughts about my role as well and my involvement with the Hangman at some point. You'll be able to find a link to that and other things at MortyK on Twitter. I'll also eventually make a video about the Strange Men series and how I think it all connects, so I hope to see you all very soon.
Okay, that's everyone.
And I think we got some games too.
Yeah, we're gonna try the game that we got, guys. I think it was what again?
From Captain Murdoch, it was the UX series called The Flux, I think.
Yeah, and there was Kago Tutori.
We heard from Will's mom.
Okay, so if you want us to play some games, just put it in the comments below, and and once I see it, we'll try to download it and play it for you guys.
Yeah.
The problem is we're kind of low here on internet than we used to be. But that's all for now. That's all for now. Hope you enjoy. So that's all the Strange Man series. They're all done. I finished the Crooked Man, the Sandman, the Boogeyman, and now this, the Hangman.
Yeah.
The 4
Strange Men series.
Yeah, I finished it. If they're gonna add a new one, I would like to try it as well.
Of course. I'm pretty sure they're all connected if they did it.
Yeah.
If there is one more.
I'm pretty sure they're connected. Because to connect the part it's really awesome. So, okay, like I said, that's all. Hope you enjoy. So, Shellblader Effect will see you next time, guys. Bye!
See you guys!